Alright, so I just finished my workout, and I'm going to grab a meal. I'm going to make it, though, first. Kale. Okay, so I eat kale pretty much every day, 5 ounces at a time, and you might think, ew, that's like so much kale. Yeah, it kind of is, whatever. So this is kind of a foolproof whey. They always come out great, delicious. So yeah, I'm just going to show you guys. Got a big old pan right here. And I'm going to make some for today and tomorrow, because tomorrow I'll be at work, so I won't be able to make it fresh. Oh. First, this is like major like cleavage shot here. Boom. Sorry. Spray my pan with non-stick spray. Turn the heat up to high. Because kale is one of those things you gotta like kind of almost like burn it for it to taste delicious. And I've already measured this before, so I already know like what it's supposed to look like in here to be 5 ounces. And since I'm making 2 servings, I have to like start cooking it, and then like it'll cook down smaller, and then I add more. So it's too much. Then I spray the top as well a little bit so that they brown. And for seasonings, I like to use, there's a lot of different things that I use. Right now, I'm really loving this is the regular one. This is Flavor Gods. This is the everything seasoning, but my favorite for the kale is the everything spicy. I also really like the garlic, but I have to do that when I'm like able to brush my teeth afterwards, because yeah, nobody wants garlic breath. So just a little seasoning, and now we just kind of wait, and then I'll go in and stir it up and all that jazz. Oh, I also like to add just some fresh ground black pepper. I like it a lot. Alright. Okay, so you can hear it kind of like starting to cook. I don't want it to melt. Okay. So this is kind of, I like to use tongs, and I got these from Kale. Yeah, something like that. These are my favorite. I use them for everything. Just helps move them around without like them spilling over. Just kind of mix them all in there. I would say this probably takes me about 5 minutes to do. And you can cook them to your liking. Sometimes I forget about it, and I like they burn. And if they're actually pretty good, kind of like they get this like weird, I don't know, flavor. Kale is just so flavorful, and it's so healthy. You guys have to eat it. If you're not already eating it, eat it. So, oh no, Allie, I dropped one. Anytime I drop food on the floor, hi, I'm still here. Anytime I drop food on the floor, Allie's like right down there, like waiting to grab it. So I think I'm gonna make this like a separate video. I'm going to put this in my vlog, which I know you guys are like, where's your vlog? How much do you weigh? I'm like, I've been filming stuff here and there. I just haven't been motivated enough to like put it on there. So now I'll clip my bag shut so it stays good. And this is still like maybe 2 more servings. It's kind of, and then seasoning, a little more. This stuff is low sodium. It's so great. I love Flavor God. And they're huge. Like, you don't even get that much seasonings when you go to the store. Pepper, good. Let it cook for a second longer. So this is kind of, once it starts to cook, you really want to make sure you're here watching it, because it'll start to burn easily. And you'll have to move it around a little more. And you can lower the heat if you need to. Especially when you have a lot and you gotta move it around. Okay, so let's see if you can see this. If you will notice, it's kind of getting a little softer and mushier. You can see how it's kind of browning a little bit. So it's pretty much done, and you can cook it a little more. You can take it out now. It's totally up to you how you like it. But I think this is about good for me. And you see how like small I got it? And I even had, it was like overflowing. So over here, I've got today, wait, let's put this thing up a little bit. I've got today and then tomorrow my little salad container. So I like to put a little regular lettuce in it. And I will also put some roasted garlic, red wine vinegar on this. Doesn't really have any calories, just a little bit for seasoning. You don't have, if you're just gonna eat the kale, honestly it tastes great without the vinegar or dressing on it. But this is what I like to use for dressing. And then we'll do half and half. Half here. Half here. For tomorrow. Boom. Easy as pie. And then for tomorrow, I just top that with my protein, which I'm doing like turkey or something like that. And that's ready to go for tomorrow. So I like to, if I'm off that day, I like to prep my foods. Like if I'm doing meal 3, then I'm also prepping meal 3 for the next day. Like with veggies and stuff. Proteins and stuff, I order from Diesel Body. Or if I cook them on my own, I cook them for the whole week out. But with veggies and stuff, you don't really want to prep them the whole week out because then they get gross and soggy. So I just kind of gather them. I do it as I'm going through the day, you know. So yeah, now I'm going to eat a big old bowl of kale. And then for dessert, 1 scoop of ice cream sandwich today because it's kind of, I go between that and chocolate cupcake are my 2 absolute like die for favorites. So yes, there you go. And don't let them sit in there because then they'll continue to cook.